Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is December 8th, 2023, and Barcelona's president Joan Laporta has been spotted in Dubai. Also, I have an injury update for you ahead of that match against Girona that's scheduled for this weekend. And finally, it looks like Bayern Munich could be signing one of Barcelona's defenders during this winter transfer market. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and before we begin with the news, just a quick reminder to make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It goes a long way in helping this channel continue to grow. Also, if you are looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise or any football merchandise from any teams around the world, make sure you hit the kit bag where they're currently having an end of the year sale. And if you are looking to place any sports bets, not just on Barcelona matches, but on any sporting event from around the world, make sure you head to Bet Us where they're currently having a special offer for all new signups. Both links for Kitbag and Bet Us are down below in the description. Now begin with the news that the Barcelona president Joan Laporta and several Barcelona directors were seen in Dubai where they were celebrating Barcelona's anniversary. Now the club has not disclosed why Joan Laporta and several board of directors have flown to Dubai, so we cannot rule out that Joan Laporta could be there for business reasons, because after all, Joan Laporta does have a lot of relationship or a lot of connections to the Middle East. And of course, as I've reported many times in the past, we have heard about several business offers coming up from the Middle East to join forces with Barcelona, whether it be sponsorship offers or even having a franchise team of Barcelona play in Qatar. Now again, we don't know why Joan Laporta and the board of directors are currently in Dubai, but given that whenever Joan Laporta has traveled to the Middle East, there's usually been some kind of business offers from the Middle East to do business with FC Barcelona. We cannot rule out that maybe Joan Laporta is there to hear new business offers or maybe even to close a new business deal. And in that case, that would be great news for Barcelona, because that means more income for the club when Barcelona are looking to increase their revenue in order to get out of the financial hole that we're currently in, and also to deal with the financial fair play rule restrictions that La Liga have imposed on our club. And speaking of good news, Barcelona have confirmed that Marc Ter Stegen has undergone successful surgery on his back. Now, as I reported in yesterday's video, Marc Ter Stegen was set to fly to the city of Strasbourg in France in order to undergo surgery on his back to heal that injury that he's been suffering from ever since the FIFA international break. And while now Barcelona have confirmed that Marc Ter Stegen did in fact fly to France the day of yesterday, Thursday, December the 7th, where he underwent a successful surgery on his back, which is of course great news, because now our German goalkeeper will be able to begin his recovery phase, which is expected to take between 2 to 3 months. Now, Barcelona estimate that Marc Ter Stegen will be back by the round of 16 of the Champions League, which is set to begin in February of 2024. And for now, Barcelona's goalkeeper will be Iñaki Peña, who will have an opportunity to prove himself as the future goalkeeper of FC Barcelona. And speaking of injured players, Rafinha did not train with the team the date of yesterday, which has raised a lot of alarms amongst the fans, with many people believing that the Brazilian winger is currently injured. But I'm here to calm your nerves down and tell you that Barcelona have confirmed that Rafinha is not injured, that he was a little bit tired, so they opted to give him some rest the day of yesterday. So no, Rafinha is not injured, and he will be ready for the match against Girona that is scheduled for this Sunday. Now, speaking of the match against Girona, Girona did play the Copa del Rey match yesterday where they did win. However, this is good news for Barcelona, because after all, Girona will only have 2 days of rest ahead of their match against Barcelona, while Barcelona will have an entire week to rest. So hopefully this will play in our favor, because we need to win this match in order to cut the distance between us and Girona, who are ahead of us by 4 points. Now, while we're still on the topic of the match between Barcelona and Girona, it is reported that Pablo Tor will not be able to play against FC Barcelona because he does have a fear clause in his contract. Now, for those of you who don't know what a fear clause is, it's a clause that's inserted into the contract of a player that's being loaned out to another team that prevents that player from playing against a team that own his rights, unless, of course, the team that is taking him on loan pays a certain fee. So in other words, Pablo Tor cannot play against Barcelona unless Girona pay Barcelona a certain fee. And this is something that was invented by Real Madrid, because in the past, when they loaned out Morientes to Monaco, Morientes ended up knocking Real Madrid out from the Champions League. And after that, Real Madrid began inserting the fear clauses into the contracts of the players that they loaned out. And it seems that FC Barcelona has followed suit as well. Now, I personally do not like fear clauses because, first of all, this is FC Barcelona and we should not fear any players. And second of all, I don't like fear clauses because they defeat the purpose of a loan. Because after all, Barcelona loaned out Pablo Tor to Girona so he can get as much playing time as possible so he can continue his growth and development. So by preventing him from playing against Barcelona, you're preventing him from having more playing time, which again defeats the whole purpose of the fear clause. So Pablo Tor will not play against Barcelona this weekend because of the fear clause. And it is reported that Eric Garcia, who's also on loan to Girona, does not have a fear clause. So we could see the Spanish defender play against Barcelona. And speaking of loan players, it's reported that Bayern Munich could end up signing Clement Lenglet. Now, Barcelona loaned out Clement Lenglet this past summer to the Premier League club Aston Villa. And so far, this loan has been an absolute failure, where Clement Lenglet has been unable to get much playing time. And in fact, he has yet to play a single minute in the Premier League, and he has only played in the Europa League. Now, it's reported that Bayern Munich are very interested in signing the French defender because they're currently having a lot of problems with their defense, especially with Matthijs de Ligt getting injured. And it's reported that Harry Kane, who shared a locker room with Clement Lenglet at Tottenham Hotspur and who he now plays at Bayern Munich, recommended Clement Lenglet to Bayern Munich. And as a result, the German club are now interested in signing the French defender. Now, it's reported that Clement Lenglet is open to the idea of moving to the Bundesliga, and that Barcelona are also open to the idea of transferring Clement Lenglet to Bayern Munich, but only on a permanent transfer because they don't want any more loans for Clement Lenglet. Now, in order for this transfer to go through, Barcelona will have to recall Clement Lenglet from Aston Villa during the winter transfer market and then permanently transfer him to Bayern Munich. And it's reported that Barcelona will ask for a minimum of 10 million euros for the French defender, who Barcelona have been looking for a new team for him for quite some time. Now, we will end today's video with some statements by Robert Lewandowski that he made during a recent interview with the media outlet El Mundo. And during this interview, Robert Lewandowski stated that he believed that under Xavi Hernandez, the team is on the right track. And he also believed that we could be competitive in the Champions League if Barcelona have all of their players healthy. Now, Robert Lewandowski said, "I feel very good. I know that everything has gone well, not only inside the club, but also outside, since I see how the fans support me. I feel like I'm at the right time and place. Last year or 2 years ago, when I was not yet here, I saw that there were many issues around the club. But now I think we're on the right track and the players can focus. Whenever I talk about the Champions League, we know that it takes luck and having all the players in the most important part of the season when you also play the most important games. If all our players are healthy, fit, and ready, we can compare ourselves to anyone." Now, of course, as always, I do love to hear you guys' opinions. So let me know, do you agree with Robert Lewandowski? Do you believe that under Xavi Hernandez, the team is on the right track? And also, do you believe that if all of our players are fit, ready, and healthy, we can compete in the Champions League? Let me know down below in the comment section. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a like. Also, I would like to invite all of you to please leave a comment down below, giving me all your thoughts and opinions about all the news that I share with you. And finally, I would like to invite all of you to please subscribe to the channel so you can stay current on all the latest news in regards to our beloved club, FC Barcelona. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. And as always, Visca Barça.